These guys are killing it when it comes to style.
Oh my dear God.
Hey.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best dressed anime men. For this list, we'll be looking at male anime characters whose wardrobe stands out as badass, suave, or just plain cool throughout their respective series, whether they're villainous or heroic.
0.
Your class has begun, Kaname. You should go now.
Number 10, Izaya Orihara, Durarara.
Izaya. I thought I smelled something bad tonight.
As far as underground information brokers go, Izaya is strangely handsome.
Bullying people is lame. It's pathetic, really.
As something of a sociopath with a wicked and warped sense of humor, Izaya claims to love humanity, but has a very odd way of showing it. Getting his kicks by throwing strangers into potentially fatal situations, and starting bloody fights with his nemesis Shizuo, all this sinister charm is kept wrapped up in his signature fur-lined black coat.
Now let me go.
We wouldn't be surprised if he cut the fur himself from a newborn litter. Number 9, Kanba Takakura, Penguindrum.
約束通り日記は持ってきた早く取りに来い
This student will do anything to save his terminally ill sister, even if it means risking his own life. On the flip side, the unfortunate truth is Kanba is a playboy to rival all others. That's no exaggeration. He has an entire club made up of ex-girlfriends he cast aside, just waiting for the chance to get revenge. Why do they keep falling for the eldest Takakura? Well, might be because this redhead can rock an open collar like very few can. Seriously, his charm lights up the screen. Number 8, Joji Koizumi, Paradise Kiss.
お店もうすぐだから
As if a fashion designer wouldn't make the list. Better known to his friends and lovers as George, this dressmaking prodigy has unparalleled fashion sense.
おい、遊んでないでちゃんと勉強しろよ。
Even with his wild blue hair, he still manages to present himself as the pinnacle of standout fashion. From cowboy hats, dazzling suits, some that come complete with feathers, he may go against the mainstream with his wardrobe choices, but you can't deny all eyes are on him whenever he makes an entrance.
声だけじゃなくて顔まで昔のお父さんに似てきたわ
へえ、こんなにいい男だったの？親父。
そういう自信過剰なとこまでそっくり
Number 7, Worick Arcangelo, Gangsta.
Yo.
When you're a hired gun, you're more than likely going to end up blood spattered. Yet this member of Benria couldn't look better. Worick's past may have led him towards a life of violence, but thankfully it didn't rob him of his penchant for humor.
ここにあったシャツはおいおいまたかよお前さあんま勝手に俺の服持ってくなよな
Always making light of the situation, you'll never see him without his trademark eye patch. That not only adds to his edginess, but also scores big on our fashion scale. Not your traditional looking gangster, but just one look gets across the message. Do not mess with him.
この街の掟破るバカと女大事にしねえクソ野郎ってなどっちも大好きなんだよ俺らはすごく死ぬほど
Number 6, Char Aznable, Gundam franchise.
You're beautiful, Artesia. War doesn't suit you.
One of the most iconic characters in all of anime not only had mad piloting skills, but also some pretty nifty outfits.
What's your reason for returning to the Earth sphere? I came to laugh at you.
He's gone by many names, Quattro Bagina, Casval Rem Daikon, but the one that most remember is that of the Red Comet. Sure, his iconic red outfit and helmet would look a little out of place on the street, but when he whips out the shades, he oozes style.
Amuro.
Crazed dictatorship aside, things only seem to get better when he takes charge of Zeon.
Why, thank you.
Number 5, Joseph Joestar, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure.
Jojo! Jojo が生きてる
The Joestar family has a whole slew of macho men who have a rather refined taste when it comes to clothing. However, our pick had to go to the second Jojo.
Joestar ジョセフ・ジョースター
He's ripped as all hell and has a fondness for tight-fitting shirts, though that gradually changed during his struggle with the Pillar Men, where he went through a whole roster of looks such as even tighter vests. Even when he's in his later years, he still dresses to impress, with something of an Indiana Jones look that he adopted during his adventures with his grandson, Jotaro Kujo. Number 4, the Host Club, Uran High School Host Club.
I will personally train you to be a first-rate host. If you can get 100 customers to request your service, we will completely forget about your 8 million yen debt.
We couldn't bring ourselves to single out just one member of this illustrious club that provides the odd service of fulfilling the needs of the incredibly wealthy, mostly female clientele of Worick Academy.
I'm handsome, I'm wild, and I'm gonna steal your hearts, pretty ladies.
Whether they're dressed in the standard uniform and letting their distinct personalities shine through, or are dolled up in various costumes for an extra slice of entertainment, this collective knows how to woo and entice while still remaining chivalrous. Kudos to Haruhi for keeping up with these fashionistas.
Being a host and getting fussed over by a bunch of girls might not be that bad. I wonder how I can pull it off. I've got it! I'll just call everyone dude and bro now.
Number 3, Shuu Tsukiyama, Tokyo Ghoul. Eccentric would be an understatement. Often wearing European-styled suits with bright contrasting colors, they perfectly reflect just how unhinged this character really is.
久しぶりだね、桐島さん。
なんのよ。
As a handsome man of leisure, he's more than capable of pulling off his rather odd taste in clothes. But then you see his darker side.
いや、あ、どうも。
As a ghoul, Tsukiyama enjoys the taste of human flesh. But if that wasn't creepy enough, he develops a disturbing obsession with Ken Kaneki's blood. He may be well dressed, but underneath that blinding suit is a very twisted soul.
変態？心外だな。仮にそう感じたのなら、金木君、そうさせているのは君なのだから。
Number 2, Tuxedo Mask, Sailor Moon.
マモちゃん、ごめんね。はるかさんとあんな風に一緒にいて。
As Mamoru Chiba, or Darien to those who grew up watching the dub, this student is one cool customer, often presenting himself as the bad boy who also is an ace when it comes to his education.
Hey, watch it, meatball head.
Oh, sorry.
A 30? Admirable.
No!
Are you stupid or just incredibly lazy?
As the vigilante known as Tuxedo Mask, he takes on a much more enigmatic look, complete with a top hat, white mask, and tailcoat that give him the appearance of both a superhero and a magician.
Oh, Tuxedo Mask! You've rescued me again!
Not exactly.
Not to mention the fact that he's also the reincarnation of Prince Endymion, whose choice of outfit was quite out of this world.
Here we go again, using humans to do your dirty work for you, huh?
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You are a natural.
Surely you aren't leaving the manor yet, sir. Ah! We haven't given you the full Phantom Hive treatment yet.
You, Pharaoh, what a joke. I spoke to that crazy woman also, Yugi, but unlike you, I didn't buy into her story.
Number 1, Light Yagami, Death Note.
I'm not only Kira, but I am also God of the New World.
Turns out that the God of the New World is looking sharp. Ever since he acquired the Death Note and declared that he would create a better world, Light has certainly dressed for the job.
It makes you wonder if you'd be doing society a favor by getting rid of all these people.
From student to member of a task force, you won't often see him without a full-piece suit. But like all things with Light, on the outside he appears to be a model of excellence. But beneath the surface is nothing but a vortex of hubris and pride that no one can match.
This one looks like a sheltered genius who's been groomed for success his whole life.
Despite his shortcomings in the personality department, you've got to admit Light Yagami is best dressed.
I am the God of the New World.
Do you agree with our list? Who do you think is the best dressed man in anime?
Why would they let some teenager pilot the Gundam while ignoring me?
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
やっと来たかい、カラマツガールズ。